Yo, it's wow. It was good. Arcs. No, actually, this is around the time I normally like to stream. I streamed later yesterday because gotta go to the DMV soon. All right, Tinley, no problem. You'll probably be at the DMV for a while. Uh, Yesterday the raid came out later, so right now it's 10 a.m. where I'm at. The raid came out at 4 p.m. I started the stream at 2:30, thinking the reset would happen at 3 p.m. like it normally does, but it's 4 p.m. because good old daylight savings time over here. It was good. So like I was kind of lost with that, being an old American with a good face.
Please, have a seat. You'll always feel at ease.
All right. Um, I think I have finished all of my last minute farming. Well, not even last minute. All my prep. 3 of these. Need one more. One more. I'm like almost there. Oof. I need to do wilderness. Um. In America, everything else is DLC. Yeah. Yeah, like the post you made is P2. It was P1. It was like P0 or P1. You're talking about that was the older one. The P2 one, here. So yeah, this one here was P1. And this one here is P2. There's like a little less than 100K difference. Let's expecting. Those it says P5 Isolde. Well, I'm going through each portrait. Um, I can't just skip all the way to P5. Doing good, doing good. It was good arcs. So yeah. So we got so on P1, we did 1.1 mil. On P2, we got up to 1.2. And like no major healer or anything like that. Got some noodles. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this right now. We're gonna do is gonna be P3. Same team. Oh, wait. Things where it needs to be.
Duty lies with you. mistake made by man.
But let me see, what's today? Today's Thursday?
What are your manners?
I think tomorrow night should get the extreme talent.
The bones will tell.
I can hear it.
A moment of silence. The music will speak. Pardon me.
Looks, did you know that pre-igniting or even grinding R15 is insanely hard? Yes. You said pre-grinding or even grinding. Yeah, R15 Ezra. Did it. I've experienced it. It's why I don't recommend it for most. It's ridiculous, the amount of materials that you need.
Go.
Like, it's really not recommended in my list for most people, because even as a whale, it's just that if you are a whale, you typically have a lot of characters, and with having a lot of characters, you should have more characters to work on than most, unless you just choose not to. And so, like, for me, I work on a lot of characters because I get every character every patch, and so putting that much investment that I did, I was like, Jesus, this is a lot. Like, it was a lot of investment that I feel like for most people isn't necessary.
So much for warm-ups.
Confrontation wasn't. I wouldn't have to do this.
Like, I truly don't feel it's necessary for most people.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
She'll eventually get a rerun.
She'll
get a rerun. Pretty much everyone does. Hey, Alexa, Eternity, Melania, Pickles, and BP. Can I triple S the raid all three? All I3 level 37 are 10. Triple S. Yeah, you should be able to. But it's gonna. This raid here, you really gotta manage your dispelling the corrosion and everything. It takes a little bit more like planning on this raid. Like, it's like it doesn't really require a unit as badly as the Hydra raid, but the boss hits ridiculously hard and you're dealing with dispelling, so you gotta make sure you manage your 2-star incantations. If you like upgrade a card, like, I mean, you gotta make sure that you're good enough for your shuffle and stuff like that. It's just a lot more. You're debating if you should get, if Spath is a good pull because you have Melania. Man, this damage. Melania is the one character where I am still on the fence about, because, like, in global she's still doing really, really well, which means for a lot. But when it and you know, in March creation she does, you know, decent, but like Melania, March creation isn't necessarily her raid. Even though, like, the boss does have a higher reality resistance, and Melania does decent in that raid. So, like, March creation is really the only raid like she stars in, like, with no afflatus advantage. And other content she works really great, and she works really great for utility. So, like, I mean, she definitely has her use. She definitely has her use, but, like,
What a tragedy. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
I'm pretty much, when it comes to Beast, like, if I need the utility, I'll use Melania, but if I need the damage, I'm using Spath. With Isolde plus Spath, That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, and that gets you past a couple mechanics, honestly, because the characters are both so crazy, you know. Well, he's wanting to pull what he likes. Like, I think a lot of people like Spath, but they can't afford to get Spath. That's the problem.
Just right. I can hear it. Ready? Go! Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme d'eau perfide, je te le vite du pouce de the wheel of fate. So much for warm-ups. What a tragedy.
The moment of silence. The music will speak.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Yeah, this is P3 now. We tested P0, P1, P2. This is P3 now. In this raid, let's see, at P1, in this raid, she did 1.8 mil. So total to the boss, we did 1.1 mil. Total to the boss. At P2, we did 1.2 as a score. What P2 does is it allows you to get to finale quicker. It's not really... I'm not gonna say it's like... It's more or less like if you're... Like, putting portraits in her allows you to, like, I guess you could say, like, make her a proper DPS. Even though she's, like, already looking like most DPS at P0. But if you really want her to do crazy follow-ups, quicker, like, it's P2. Because all the upgrades, what they do is increase the follow-up damage. I haven't seen that video yet, but I know you sent it. I think it was in the chat yesterday. I haven't seen it yet. Been dealing with a lot. But I would say, like, but see, like, that's the thing, right? Saying that P2 makes her a DPS, like, I think she's a DPS sooner than that. She could have even been a DPS at P0 almost in this raid. Because, like I said, this was her damage at P1. Like, and this is a P1 Isolde. P0 gets you in, P06, and a P5 Ulu, right? But like this could have gone better with other characters, right? But this was truly full support in her as a DPS, right? And I mean, she literally carried the raid. Like 30 rounds. She literally carried it. Um, so I mean, for P1 damage, that's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, exactly. P2 is better for the intermezzo follow-up. Yeah, I would. Well, see, the thing is like for a spender, it depends on like P2 gives you like P2's quality of life. Going all the way up to P5 just keeps increasing the follow-up damage. Like you go from having a 10% extra per burn to 20%. Like, and you end up getting a lot of crazy amounts of damage. I do see what you're saying.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Ready?
And we're at P3 right now, so she's at 16%. She's at 16% extra damage per stack burn on her follow-up. It's a lot. And having a high stack of burn just gives you even crazier follow-ups. Bro, where is the 6 buff? Jesus.
A moment of silence.
So much for warm-ups.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
I can hear it.
Until the torch is lit.
Yo, what's good, Obi-Wan?
Feel it.
I haven't even done Marsh
Beating of
yet
your heart.
on Global. I don't like that raid.
Your soul has tilted.
I don't like it at
Needs
all.
to be restored.
It's probably my least favorite. I actually enjoy Hydra way more than Marsh.
The bones will tell. The music will speak. The moment of silence.
What a tragedy.
Boring or hard?
We walk in long nights.
You know, it's slightly on the boring side for me, but it is a more difficult raid, but it doesn't excite me. Difficult.
It is here.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
I can hear it. Go. Tu peux la jeter.
Depends on what you got. Only reason I'm gonna do it again is to get 2.5 mil or whatever score to get all those rewards. I don't care about anything beyond A yet. There's no need with achievements or really rewards. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was pretty simple at first, but there's so much I thought I knew. Should have wrong. We're at P3 right now. We're at a P3.
So much for warm-ups.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. The music will speak. The moment of silence.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
scale of your soul has tilted. The
1.7 the rate. 1.6. Run 1.6. We get new shop. 1.6. Wait, is it 1.6? Or is it 1.7? No, I think you're right, Spectre. It's 1.7. You're right. Wait. No, 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. Yeah, it was 1.6. I remember. Because you said you play CN. I think, Spectre. Because they changed the way they format, like, they changed the format of events in
confrontation was never
in 1.6. Like, the format is completely different. Like, it's all like all on one side, and it gives you everything that's happening and the dates and stuff like that. Yeah. That's disgusting. Her follow up every turn is just clearing everything. Yeah, bro. She was doing stuff like this at like P1. Bro. Honestly, could have probably done it at P0, but we never did this team at P0. Funny enough.
the moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
Benefit from reading.
I don't play CN really. I like a little bit more because I started playing a lot of patches earlier than CN. I don't got your CN built. No, I understand. I mean, I started at 1.3, but I put money into it, so like my experience is completely different, right? So I completely understand. Yo, what's good, Turtle? You wiped again, taking a break? I understand, bro. Whenever you want to hop on a Discord call, just let me know. We're just kind of chilling right now.
So much for warm-ups.
Music will speak. The moment of silence.
Go! Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
So I could have probably gotten... I could have probably triple S'd way sooner than this one.
Shower of sparks. It is here.
Confrontation was never to my liking. Time for tongues to speak of truth.
So we have 19 stacks on the main body.
Tragedy.
Seeing can be your testing account to see if you want the character in your global account and get a good team comp or synergy with the character. Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of people would love to have a CN account. The no healer team is still going strong. I see. It really is. Bro, 18 turn triple S is silly. Yeah, it kind of is, bro. Oh my god, 6 just 50k ulted that. Oh my gosh, 6 just hit so hard. And I mean, Isolde is giving him rousing morale, and we put the crit defense buff up, and we have all the other buffs from everybody else. So I mean, 6 hits hard too. That's really crazy.
The moment of
I can
utterance.
hear it.
Music will speak.
Ready?
Learn from silence.
Oh, this relents.
This is not a mistake made by men.
The wheel of fate.
No, it's not really. And the problem is that everyone tests different. I test different than the DPM guys, and DPM people test different than I do. There's really no like set way to see the like differences. Because a lot of people who do give the numbers, those numbers are based off of DPM testing, and DPM testing is not everyone's favorite testing. So it's like really hard to get number that you want
Ready?
in this community, honestly.
Until the torch is lit. Pardon me.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
P0 runs first.
Fireworks.
Is this P5? How is she dealing 41k? This is actually P3. This is P3. This is not P5. Can P037 get triple S in this raid? When this raid came out, Joe was here. So, with Joe, she would. By herself, I'd probably say no.
It is here.
Confrontation was never to my liking. Tongues to speak of truth.
Actually, let me do...
I can hear it.
Confrontation was
What a
never to my
tragedy.
Oh,
liking.
he gets rousing morale. Yeah.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Tu peux l'ajouter maintenant. La charme
The
d'opéra.
Bagua drowned on the sign
I used Joe, Joe's team, the full P0 team, and she got triple S at like, it was like at 25 or 26 turns. Just did 53k
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance
on that
needs to
top
be
one.
restored.
Oh my god, Getian took out the arm. Oh my god. He's to live another day. Dang, I might have done a little too much damage because I didn't get a chance to heal.
The moment of silence.
I might have done too much damage.
The bones will tell. Until the torch is lit.
Shower of sparks.
Benefit from reading. Stay away from me.
Yeah, we're dead. God. Come on. Don't hit the back line. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just have to take out an arm. You just have to take out an arm. We'll use this. We'll use this. I'm gonna ult this arm.
Tongues to speak of truth.
And then I'm gonna ult this arm. Not ult, but DPS. Put down.
Feel it. Feel the beating.
I might have done too much damage. Yo, let's get Trivoli. How the raid run's going? It's pretty great. She has that much damage at P3 on 16 stacks, turns meaning 160% damage reduction. Yeah, the thing is that this raid was thought to be made for like Joe because she has 100% penetration rate, and so like she and like Genesis damage is like the only ones, but it seems that it's not exactly the case.
Just right.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Let's see if we can take out these arms.
Tu peux l'ajouter.
50% crit defense lower.
The Bagua drowned
still
on the
have
sign brick never warns about
Ulu's buff. We still have Getien's buff.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue.
Ah, we didn't crit the arm. No. Okay, well, Getien got it. Oh my god. Thank you, Getien. Saved me. I need a 6 buff. Yeah, okay. Uh, Hulu's gonna die.
A moment of silence.
Let me see if we can debuff the arm, get a little heal, get a little damage off, maybe take one out.
Till the torch is lit. Benefit from reading.
Okay, we can lower the damage a little bit. Maybe we can lower the damage a little bit. Okay, you hit 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yo, we still in this. We're still in this.
So much for warm-ups.
Ooh, this is a hard decision. This is a hard decision.
Time comes to speak of
How much health does this thing have? 23k. I don't think. Let me see. With a channel with. With this in a channel, I think I can take out that arm.
Feel it.
Because I gotta take out the back part, or else the arm's gonna come right back.
the scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Good day, Lux. Just got into your stream now. Do you think P5-6 is worth it? Haven't seen any vid. I do not think that. No, we were short. I do not think that P5-6 is worth it in a lot of cases. Oh my god, we're still alive. Oh my gosh, we're white.
Stay balanced.
I forgot about his ult. Oh, this is so rough, man. Damn. After 30 rounds, we hit 1.83. Made it 359, 300, 100. Damage is going up. No, 37's amazing here. 37's amazing here. It's a full AoE raid. Come on, guys. I gotta beat this, man. Isolde's undercover DPS by Blue Box standards, like the Bjorn Boom. Yeah. I gotta beat this at P3. This is getting difficult.
It is here. I can hear it.
Wait, hold on. We want to get as many burn stacks on one target as possible. As quick as possible. So if we attack with everybody,
The music will speak.
right? Because it takes only 10 stacks. So there's already 6 on burn because we have Isolde. Well, we have
Careful.
old Hulu here. So we're already at interlude in turn 2. Yeah. So now we have to get up to 30.
bones
We'll
will
try to use
tell.
Getune. So.
The shower of sparks. Very well.
Oh yeah, Isolde on AoE is easily one of the strongest characters.
Stay balanced.
Not one of, like probably the, because her damage is every, like once you get the follow-up to happen, it's pretty much like almost every turn once you get her rolling. Like it's kind of ridiculous.
The music will speak. The bones will tell.
Go. I can hear it.
Stay away from me.
She at P5 yet? No, she's only P3. She's only P3, so she's not quite there yet. All right, let's get a little.
What are your manners?
See, we're still early. We're taking a lot. Oh no, he's about to ult us. All right, good. We're removing some of the extra damage. All right, so we got this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. And we'll see how much we hit.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Feel it. Feel the
We're
feeling
not
of your
in
heart.
finale yet. We're getting close, but with this, we'll be in a finale actually. Then we're gonna do another follow-up. Right? Ah, no, we don't have enough burn. Let's see. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna use the buff so we can get extra moxie. We're gonna hit this one. We're still in channel state. And then we're gonna do this.
Benefit from reading.
You think Isolde's follow-up does more than Joe's follow-up?
Careful.
I think that, well, I think that Joe can still do more follow-up. But like Joe, the difference is that Joe targets a enemy, like a random enemy, like on her channel and stuff like that, and it can be a little annoying
Of utterance.
at some times.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. The bones will tell.
But like Isolde hits everybody, so it depends on like what content you're doing, because like Isolde hits every unit on the field, not someone affected by burn. She does more damage the more burn hacks you have. And the thing about Joe's follow-up is that it's at P0, sometimes it'll do multiple attacks, sometimes it'll do one attack, and gets a little annoying. But I think Joe is, like on a single target, is still gonna do more. But like, I mean, from my point of view, Asolde just does a lot.
Was never to my liking.
What a tragedy.
Isolde does a lot more consistent follow-up when you get her ramped.
The beating of your heart.
The Bagua drown
It is a
on the
def
sign
bigger than
brick
more burn
never
stacks since
warns
it scales the
about its
burn.
changes.
Joe gains 60% stacks, while at P0, 10%. Like, yeah, exactly, String Doll. Like with more burn, she gets kind of crazy. She gets kind of crazy. The thing is that like the difference between like Isolde 37 and Joe when it comes to follow-up, 37 is the one character that can't really help herself on her own. Like Joe can still make herself work by herself. Isolde can make herself work by herself. 37 when it comes to follow-up is unfortunately the one that needs a lot more help. But 37 is still good. It's just like she's just not as consistent with hers as these other characters.
The moment of
A
silence.
neat strike. Ready?
Benefit from reading.
Well, yes, it's not random. It is the lowest health percent, but
A blade.
sometimes it's not the person I wanted to hit, is what I meant, Q. But thank you for the correction. But like on the new Isle Cryptid boss, it'll literally target the minions sometimes because the minions will have a lower percent health than the boss because the boss's health resets, and it gets annoying. It gets very annoying.
Of utterance.
So much for warm-ups.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. The moment of utterance. We walk in long nights.
37 needs portraits, 437 the other two don't. They can function by themselves. Yeah, exactly.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs
37 does need a team. 37 does need a proper team.
learn
To be at her best.
What are your manners?
Which is fine. I mean, a lot of characters need to be at their best. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Yeah, there we go.
It is here.
I could just do a follow-up here and kill everything.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
What a tragedy.
Confrontation was
What a
never to my
tragedy.
liking.
It is here.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Get higher stacks. So she'll give me 6 stacks. Ooh, Getien will give me 12 stacks.
The music will speak.
There we go. Yeah, let's do that. But we need to kill the top one. Sorry, guys.
I can hear it.
Confrontation was never to my liking. The music will speak.
What a tragedy.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warned
Pew,
about
just
its
backing you up.
changes.
Maybe P5 and Isolde at this point. Rip my wallet. Isolde is
This is not a mistake.
a whale's dream for sure. Ooh, we got 19 stacks. They're probably no Joe's Pirate, so they release even more broken support. I'm scared for the next release. Exactly. That's why I am very curious. Oh my gosh. I'm very curious about what Marcus is going to be because, like, Isolde's dumb strong. So, to make somebody like,
It is here.
to make somebody like Marcus, like,
Ready?
I mean, she gotta be
Just
somewhat there, or else she'll just be a skip. I don't want Marcus to be a skip, is what I'm saying. I really don't. But there's always pressure on a character in the patch.
so much for warm-ups.
see,
The
6.
moment of silence.
Are we chanting?
The bones will tell.
What a tragedy.
Yo, what's good, Steam Bun?
Feel the beating of your heart.
Looks how you gonna keep up the Marcus DPS now?
Learn from silence.
That's the problem. I kept telling people Marcus is a support. And stuff like this. Oh my god. Marcus is as a support. Okay? Marcus is a support. Isolde is a support. Isolde is a support. Isolde is a support. I promise you guys. This is Isolde is the support.
Confrontation was never to my
I
liking.
promise.
Time continues to speak of truth.
I can hear it.
I almost slipped up there.
The music will speak. The
You heard it here first, like I said.
never warns about its changes.
The fuck is that? Is Spath P3 damage? Yeah, this is getting a little absurd. This is getting a little absurd here.
Soul has tilted. The balance
I know I look like I'm crazy now by calling her. I really do seem like I am just crazy by calling Isolde a support. But I promise you guys, that's what it is, man. Like that's what it is. Her damage makes everyone look bad. Nah, man, she's
The moment of silence.
you know, she's just doing her thing, man.
The bones will tell.
She really can't be doing damage like this. This is why I said Marcus gotta be crazy, because otherwise people are just gonna be like, because at P0 she was already crazy, P1 she was already crazy, P2 she's crazy, P3 she's crazy. Like, it just goes up from there. Like, it's just, it literally just keeps going up. Bro, she's murdering these arms. She is murdering these arms. These arms have no chance.
So much for warm-ups. What a tragedy. I can hear it.
The music will speak.
Feel it.
So many people start using that gun. Her damage just makes everyone look bad. Believe till you see it. What the fuck? Raid used to be hard. Not anymore. Yeah, Asolade makes this raid easy. But Kjorn is an undercover DPS. Asolade is just a DPS that happens to be able to debuff. Yeah, she can buff and debuff. It's a little much.
Pardon me.
I don't know what, bro. I don't know what they were cooking in the office, bro, when they made this character. I have no idea what they were cooking.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
It is here. I can hear it.
See, we're actually gonna wait for that. Let's see.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Ooh, this is gonna put it on everybody. Oh, but if I do the crit defense, yeah, I might be able to take out the arms.
It is here.
Confrontation was never
do
to my
that.
liking. Time continues to speak of truth.
Yeah,
I
let's
can
do
hear
that.
it.
The Bagua drowned on the
I like what they're
never warns
cooking.
about its changes.
You guys don't do scummy things like that. Wait, it would be so scummy if every new enemy from now on can either purify or dispel. They wouldn't do something scummy like that. There's only a few that do it, but yeah, I mean, like,
Needs to be
at this point, bro, like reality just has like crazy characters. Like they're really being unfair. Like mental doesn't like if 37 is the mental damage like version of like what Isolde, like I mean 37 should be somewhat like this. Like I mean she really should. But like she's limited by her, like Asolade doesn't even have Eureka, you know, like she's not even limited by Eureka.
It is here. Go. Ready? What a tragedy. Tu peux la jeter maintenant.
I'll be very curious how Asolade does on Abyss. 37 favorite boss. Yeah, I am curious what the Isolde would look like. The arms only get consumed with the bosses using a buff. Wait, you could take out the arms next turn. Oh, well. I'm sure we will eventually have proper Eureka team. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, too. Oh my god, we're about to get it quicker.
The moment of silence.
So much for warm-ups.
The moment of utterance.
It is here.
Until the torch is lit.
Feel it.
We need, we definitely need proper Eureka team, yeah.
Benefit from reading.
The odd curse patch has been broken. Yeah, she... Burn team has reached its peak. Eureka team still at the start line. Yeah. Hey, you never know. We could get ourselves a burn healer. You know, could always be that.
The bones will tell. The music will speak. The moment of silence. Time for tongues to speak of truth. Stay away from me. Careful. Benefit
She
from
heals by killing.
the scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Because you have so many damage bonus buffs, the damage reduction on the boss doesn't... You don't feel the impact? Yeah, I will say, like, I haven't really felt the impact of the damage reduction.
Stay balanced.
Getting a burn healer would rub salt and Ulu's wounds. Look, it would help, is all I'm saying. I
I can hear it.
Confrontation was never to my
What a
liking.
tragedy. Ready? Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue. The wheel of fate.
It's all going really well.
So much for warm-ups.
Let's see, we're gonna hit this one. And then I'm gonna do this. And we're not in channel state, so we're gonna go ahead and
Music will
channel.
speak.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Problem with Spath's crit consistency. Well, there we go. Etienne should follow up and take that arm out. There we go. Where's the heal coming from? So, the healing, right? It is coming from it is coming from Six's passive healing on his Vitalize buff, right? And it is coming from Ulu's passive healing from percent lost, and also she has her second life. I feel like when Lux plays this on global, he will not feel the same. His CN account will be silly with the damage. Oh no, it will. Well, actually, P0 Isolde, P0 gets in, P06 with probably somebody better than Ulu would still triple S this, because most of this is still P0.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
What a tragedy. Just right.
The bones will tell. The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Yeah, she does have extra penetration. Yeah, it's actually called Vitalize. We actually, it's something completely different. It heals off of percent health.
Pardon me.
Yeah, 2% max health recovery. Yeah, it's actually something different. We looked it up. Oh my god. We are just taking these arms out. See, I want this to upgrade, so I'm gonna go ahead and buff her.
Moment of utterance.
Buff here.
I can hear it. Go!
Doesn't work so these passive. You would have known if you watched my guide, SMH. Well, look here, Steam Bun. I'm a busy man. I'm gonna blame it on my kids, okay? I get busy sometimes. I can't check out everyone's content. I'm watching a lot more people's content here lately, so I am doing better to watch my peers' videos. But man, you know, it gets difficult, man, when you have kids. Little ones running around. Can't watch everything.
Just right. What a tragedy.
But I can't do that. I love my kids, bro. They're adorable. Everybody, it's like almost every content creator streaming. Turtle was streaming earlier. Jock is streaming. Steam Bun's probably gonna stream. You know, everybody's on a mission, bro. I'm the one who's like not even doing proper content.
So much for
Confrontation was never to my liking.
It is here.
Time comes to speak of.
You know what's interesting? Six's buffs are called Vitalize 1 and Ricochet 1. What if there's Vitalize 2 and Ricochet 2? It's true.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never
There,
warns about
like,
its changes.
there's so much they could do. Like, yeah. There's so much they could do. All the options in 1.7 old units feel outdated. It's time for Mel.
Scale of
For an example, rest.
tilted. The balance needs to be
Yeah, unless they put out a crazy mental support, yeah, some of the older characters, like they're gonna do fine, but it's gonna get the pool of characters is getting hit with a lot of people. Is all I'll say. A lot of characters. There's definitely a lot of characters.
Moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
Most characters are fine,
The bones will tell.
but there is a lot of characters. Lex, I think you have connection to all R99 CCs already. I have a connection to most of them. Try to be a pretty chill guy that way. You know,
Confrontation was never to my liking.
we can all chat. Maybe one day,
What a tragedy.
you know, Blue Pac might be like, yo, let's get all the content creators together for one big stream. You never know. When they release a better mental support, P0 Shemaine will die. This is true. Shemaine will die with the mental support. Will be unfortunate.
Benefit from reading.
Like, that is very true.
Sangue.
I don't even know how they could save Shemaine from that. Like, I really don't. Like, Shemaine is cool. I like Shemaine. I like him a lot.
Much for format.
But there are some there are some times where I'll just be like,
I can hear it.
dang, homie, I want more for you.
Tongues to speak of truth.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Yo, it's good, Alex.
Until the torch is lit.
You can say Shemaine when a unit does both reality and mental damage. That'd be weird, though.
Of your soul has
1.3 characters seem to be the weakest by far. I think Black Dwarf is still fine, but Joe doesn't make it better. But I think she's still fine. For now. This is our last turn.
It is here.
a moment of utterance. The moment of
I
silence.
can hear it. Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère.
Burn from silence. Until the torch is lit.
Winterstürme wickeln den Boden erholen.
Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, this is P3. Alright, so P3. P3 took us from. Oof. Hold on. No, that was the one we just took. So this was P2. And like, let me send this to Windows. So I'm gonna bring them up side by side. There's it. So like, so yeah, our best is 2.06. Like we got less damage, like 50k less damage from 6. We actually got 45,000 more damage from Ulu. We did about 80k less damage on gets in, and Isolde made up for it, and she did like, what is that, 170,000 more damage. This is our card usage. So I did 15 attacks, 15 incantations, attack incantations. We did 10 ults, which give us a follow-up, right? But like, I wish it showed like how many follow-ups we do. I really do. But like, after every ult is a guaranteed follow-up. I get this weird team that I'm trying to get to work for March. Actually, he's doing decent. Nice. But you got to show fan art of yourself and buns from the Discord. Oh, yeah. That's right. So Utulo did this because I was talking about isekais. And I was saying, like, hey, I saved the world, I became a hero, so I decided to become an R99 streamer. And he like, yeah, I decided to become an R99 streamer after I saved the world. And so this is me as a this is me for the hero. Got the Lux Ray, love it. And then, you know, we got our little steam bun right there. Bun's a little Pokemon. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's Togepi. We got us a little baby Pokemon. Baby Buns. We got baby Buns right here. Armpit, you. Hey, you look pretty happy right there. So, hey Steam, bro, like your avatar is like the easiest to use in art. Imagine saying, "Bun, I choose you." Come on, Buns. I know you got it. We gotta get Buns a moveset, guys. What we need. So this is baby Buns. We got baby Buns, and we need evolved forms. We need to see the evolution of Bun. Right? Like, what would he evolve into? Buns use Babel Slander. We gotta get the next Evo for Buns. Yeah, Babel Slander is his strongest move. It's literally his strongest. All right. Guys, it's time for P4. See, guys. Steam Bun told me though, he's like, the more Bun's retaliation is that every video I'm just gonna keep slandering New Babel. The wailing is crazy. We already pre-wailed, okay? We already pre-wailed. Yeah, it increases her skill damage. Nah, he's gonna keep slandering her at this point. Every time I talk about him, he's like, oh, you gonna keep talking about me? All right, you're gonna get slandered again. All right, so yeah, so level 1, 2, and 3 spells, the damage dealt is increased, right? So it goes to 200, 300, and 400%. So we're gonna get more incantation damage. So we're gonna see. Let's see. So we're going from 150, 225, 300. And so yeah, we're gonna see 50% increase, 75% increase, 100% increase there. And then the final one will give us 20% additional trauma for each layer of burn on P5. So P4 probably won't be the craziest increase, but it will allow our skill to hit stronger when we get it up to level 3. Guys, I'm almost at my first CN P5 6-star, bro. Like, Isolde is like right there with Ezra. Like, this is crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Buns does have Babel in his global account. He actually used it, which is crazy.
It's an honor to meet you.
If you say well 3 times, so the likes will show up. Someone said it's crazy that I actually said, how can I be a whale when turtle exists? Like, that was funny. They have to nerf her somehow in the future. Is your Asolade R10 or R15? She has I3 level 1 R10. She is I3 level 1. Because he wanted to use her and do terrible and then just be like, this is why she's terrible. Like, that's all he wanted to do. He just wanted another reason to just be like, bro, this is why I hate her. That's all he wanted. Put 2 more patches and they'll add units to counter her. We'll see. Cause yeah, they're gonna have to nerf her in like some way. To like, I mean, she's neutral to like most content. Like, of course she has the advantage here, but bro, like, even in normal content, she's gonna be hitting hard. So my new account got 37 and 30, and from the free pool banner, you got Melania and Voyager and 50 pity with the same 10 pull. Dang, that's a pretty good account. You have 37 Melania and Voyager. I'm scared that nerfing ISO means A-Knight is gonna catch some strays. I don't want that from my boy. This is true. And I did really well. He triple S in this raid with Isolde. But he did really well. Isolde did out DPS him, but at this point, I don't think anyone's surprised. I don't think anyone's shocked that Isolde out DPS'd A-Knight. Hearing Nerf in a PV game, I'm scared. Well, it's not necessarily Nerf. It's put out a mechanic that counters the unit.
The bones will tell.
I can hear it. Go!
The music will speak. Stay away from
Oh, indirect nerf like Jervis to CC immunity? Yeah, exactly. In Solde's case, simple as dispel, enemies dispel, your buff's gone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if an enemy has dispel, like, that's kind of terrible. That also hurt. I mean, that hurts a lot of characters. That like hurts It hurts a lot of people to spell. The game keeps giving me copies of A-Knight, but I've grown to love him. And that's amazing. He's gonna look good in that skin. Like, straight up nerfing is like, okay, we're gonna take 25% off of her damage, right? Like, that's straight up nerfing, which is terrible. Nobody likes it.
It is here. Ready?
Confrontation was never to my liking. The music will speak. The Bagua
Did-
town only sign-
They did nerf Melania, but most of the boss don't have Moxie. The new unit does the same damage as her, then people don't have a reason to pull. Well,
Careful.
like you were saying, like other people saying, is that Isolde does so much that in 1.7, and this is for me in terms of like, I want R99 to have great revenue. So when I see, you know, something like this, I'd be like, dang, man, it's gonna be really hard for them to sell
So much for
Marcus, like when it comes to like global, because like global will skip like
Ready?
anytime like you know, a person's just like, hey bro, skip this character, most global people will just skip that character. Like I want Marcus to give a reason for Wales to want to spend on the character, right? Like hold on, my daughter is climbing on stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
Time for tongues to speak of
I
truth.
can hear it. Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La
You mean it's strong but in specific? Like 37 is strong with portraits, but she doesn't excel in single target bursts, for example. Or certain healer like Ginny, who excels in one thing and not in the other. Soda just excels in debuff and has crazy damage, and you cover her weaknesses. No buff. With 6 or other buffs, you can see the problem solved. Yeah. It's the same thing like Joe. Like if you dispel buffs, like Joe can't get as many liquor sacks, so she like performs, you know, like, you know, a little less. Right? Like I mean, of course she'll still be like good, but she performs a little less.
Confrontation was never to my liking. A moment of utterance. The bones will tell. The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Slowly feels like an overstep from the devs to release such a crazy unit like this. For her to be Spirit, I remember in the video I made on Isolde, I was saying that maybe the devs listened to me when she came out. I was like, the one problem with her being a Spirit is that, you know, typically Spirit characters have to have a crazy stats in order to keep up with the fact that they I'm not gonna use this now. They have to keep up with the fact that they don't have a flatus advantage. So I was like, I'm curious, how are they going to go about that with Isolde? Well, like, I guess in their own way, they answered it. But yeah.
The moment of silence.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Until the torch is lit.
On the anniversary, they're gonna release a strong limited unit. I mean, we'll see for sure. Alright, let's see this channel. Ooh, there we go. Perfect gets you in. That was perfect. Perfect execution right there. I like it.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
I can hear it. What a tragedy.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
This usually isn't good if they've been releasing power creep units. Of course, the PvE experience will be vastly modified to match them with other units. That depends. Like, I mean, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that, you know, every limited unit has to be a DPS. It could be a limited healer. Like, I told Jaka, like, I mean, we don't have a revive character. They could put out a revive character, which a revive character would be
Needs to be restored.
slightly broken, in some ways. But, you know, there's a bunch of things that they could still try. What's the boss mechanic on the marsh? You gotta dispel the, you gotta mostly dispel the offensive buffs and the corrosion when you're attacking, and, something else. I gotta look into it. But the problem is like, you want to make sure that you dispel the boss, because the boss hits you very hard if you're not prepared. The boss hits very hard. The crawler's just already revived. We need action point support. Yeah, I meant more of an active revive. I did.
No matter.
Yeah, Obi-Wan. I meant like a active revive. A little bit more controlled.
I can hear it. So much for warm-ups.
The bones will tell.
Yo, it's good, Shy. The boss hits hard.
Feel it.
Oh my god, String Doll. Jesus Christ, I can't even say that.
Careful.
Ablaze.
Speaking of Necro, I don't know why Blue Hawk puts her in Pickles banner. So bizarre. Well, I guess. Well, I mean, they both have different purposes at the end of the day. And Necrologist is good for the Marstration raid. Like, they're not the same. I know a lot of people say that they're the same, but they're not really the same. Right? They're quite different.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. Benefit from reading.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
This team comp is very weak to silence, CC. Well, I mean, I'd probably say like,
Your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
you're fine. I mean, this boss actually does kind of, and it doesn't truly silence. But yeah, I could see this whole team being weak to silence. But there's not that much silence. So we're grateful. Because there's not a lot of silence in the game.
The moment of silence.
The music will speak.
It is here. Ready?
Learn
New plant will amplify poisons. Trust. Poison finally be good again. I want actual poisons to be crazy. But I know like increasing the dot of poison is asking for a lot. But that is what I want. Like I want the actual poison to be good. But like I'm asking like for too much, and I understand that.
the moment of utterance.
Let me see.
I can hear it.
The moment of silence.
So much for warm-ups. Ready?
I'd rather they branch out more for playing. We got nothing new except for Jessica. This is true. Which is why I want a new DPS. I want something brand new versus adding to Petrify and Poison. I want a whole different type of team. But it seems people really want the support of like Poison and Petrify. But I don't know. I really don't want that. Like I don't know, I'm just really against it.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
What a tragedy.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Just right.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick.
More
never
fly on
warns
Poison were
about
stacks
its
from proc
changes.
earlier. The only problem with Poison is that they're slow. Yeah, they are slow. The Genesis damage on it like doesn't even really allow you to like I mean, I don't know, Steam Bun was doing I think Steam Bun was doing Poison Team on Hydra. But like I just feel like the Genesis damage from it doesn't even allow you to do it that well. Like you can, but it's just not that great. Still have Bleeding Corrosion left? We do still have Bleed. If they put both Petrify and Poison into Marcus, I still don't want that, because it still goes for it. I want something new, personally. I want something brand new.
The music will speak.
moment of utterance.
The bones will tell.
The moment of silence.
Ready?
Because a lot of people pull Jessica and it's more beneficial for Marcus to be a support, but seeing her foresight is non-existent, she would rather have Marcus DPS than seeing and Verse got more new play. Yeah, I mean, it is like that is a thing. There is no foresight in CN. We get what we get. Whereas we want something new. Whereas like global is like, nah, bro, like keep everything the same. Like everything is fine right now. I'm like, yeah, but like we could also get something new. We could get something new. Ooh.
The moment of silence.
So much for warm-up.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
It is here.
Let's see if we can take out one of those arms.
Until the torch is
It's weird that poison in this game doesn't deal damage by enemies max health like in other games. Yeah, I do. A lot of the games I've played before, poison does max health damage. And poison ends up being crazy to where like the bosses usually have a lot of health because of that. I think even, let me see, Soul Tide had that. I think even Dislight had % max health. And it was really good if you can get it rolling. It was really good. There wasn't a lot of units who did poison, but when it happened, it was amazing.
I can hear it.
Give me sex. I'm gonna have any sex with you.
The bones will tell. The music will speak.
time comes to speak of truth.
Playing SCC like Drift is petrified, but raid bosses are mini CC. Yeah, I do wish that. Like, I mean, in the Isle Cryptid, you could see the ads, but like it doesn't really help you much.
Needs to be restored.
It really doesn't. It's not everyone's thing, but I love, me personally, I love seeing enemies die to a passive dot. Like, I just personally love it. Wait, hold on.
It is here.
Confrontation was never to my
What
liking.
a tragedy.
It's so satisfying to me. It was good, Kai. Like, I mean, I love it in Star Rail. Black Swan's one of my favorites. I love seeing them die to a passive dot.
The Bagua Drown on
And
the
especially in long battles like this. I played WoW. I did Affliction Warlock, which it had a lot of dots. In long battles, you get to see like a crazy, like you get to have a crazy amount of damage, especially in certain AoE situations and stuff like that. If you can get your like dots up, like you're not spiking, right? You're not getting a big amount of burst, but it's like just crazy, like just dots happening. You just see ticks of health. Like in a lot of games, I love seeing that. Love it.
I can hear it.
The bones will tell.
The moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
Dot effects feels good in other games, but not this game. Not to mention some games dots can crit. They get a whole new. Well, yeah, and other games where dots crit, that's like a whole nother like thing. It's a whole nother thing, yeah.
much for warm-ups.
Time for tones to speak.
Yeah, dots are bad in this game though. But what they do have is follow-up. Crazy amounts of follow-up in this game. Like surprisingly, like follow-up I guess is like their answer.
Soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
And not like crazy like there's a bunch, but there's a lot more than I would think in the first year. You have Isolde, you have Joe, you have 37, you have Black Dwarf that has a follow-up, you have Babel that has a follow-up. Like there's a lot of follow-up going on in this game, and it's really surprising. So I'm surprised that Bleed is most players' favorite status. Everyone's gonna bleed. Bleed will be good. Corrode, I want more Corrode as well.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
The moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
That is something that is usually added to
Bagua
units in
ground
turn-based
on the
games.
Sign Break never
Yeah.
warns about its changes.
Yeah, there is Thorns. They do have the counter team being basically kind of like Thorns.
Until the torch is lit. Learn from silence.
Which they haven't let Thorns get a little... They haven't let Thorns get too crazy yet. I mean, the counter hasn't gotten too crazy. Still have one more turn with that.
Music will speak.
Ready? It is here.
Time for tones to speak of truth.
Careful.
By the way, what do you think if Marcus was the 6-star version of Twin Sleet? Only thing I have to go off of is
Needs to be restored.
in the Isle Cryptid raid, it prefers you to have level 2 and level 3 incantations.
Stay balanced.
And so it makes me think that her ult's gonna do something with that. Is all I have to go off of. Because that technically should be a raid
For warm-ups.
for her.
I can hear it.
The moment of utterance.
Just right. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Learn from silence.
Yeah, gets in. Yeah, gets in after P1. Like, P1 gives you 4 turns of his buff. P2 allows you to get a little more crit and allows you to start off the battle with any team versus having 3 reality. But like, what's really you start off with 4 Moxie, and you can do it with just 2 reality damage teams. Like the P2 is not really that crazy because like you could just do 2 AP and still ult second turn. And as the game progresses, we'll be able to use teams where we don't have to have like, you know, Tooth Fairy and 6 there, or you know, like there'll be more reality damage characters, so that's not really a worry to me.
Ready?
At least in my opinion.
Moment of silence.
See, I gotta get more. So let's do this. Let's do this. Well, let's do another one of
Ready?
these.
What a tragedy.
Learn from silence.
Yeah, exactly. P2 helps turn 1.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue.
Like, his buff doesn't increase with portraits, I guess. Like, truly, his portraits increases his additional attack. P3, P4, P5 just increase that crit rate and additional attack. Is what Obi-Wan is saying.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Time for tones to speak of truth.
Music will speak. The bones will tell. The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
The scale of your soul has tilted.
Like, he's truly just like, he's a support that wants to be a sub DPS, like we were saying, because like there's no way they put out Isolde as a sub DPS and a like I mean, both of them support in their own way. This is P4.
What's your manners?
The moment of silence.
So much for warm-ups. Go! Ready?
We're looking like we're gonna have,
We walk in long
like I thought, kind of similar damage because P4 doesn't really increase
Feel the
much.
beating of your heart. Very well.
Like, it increases the incantation, but like, wow, we just got a lot. Need to get more of her skills. There we go.
Confrontation was never to my
time
liking.
for tongues to speak of truth.
It is here. I can hear it.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
It definitely seems like you can start, you
Scale of
can
your soul has
have Isolde P0 if you want to spin. You can do P2. P4 seems like the weakest one for sure. And then P5 just makes, like, is if you're wailing out.
the moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
Go! What a tragedy.
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
Oh, wow. This resistance is crazy.
Tocca il sangue. Tocca il sangue.
Yeah, we literally did the same. Just about. We got like 2K higher. Actually did less damage. Because everyone else did more damage. Yeah, we did like 40K less. I didn't do near as many incantations though. In ults. That's odd. So that's definitely why. So okay, so here we can see I did so I did 2 more ults when I did 2 million. I did 2 more ults And I did... Here I did 11 versus 15 incantations. Yeah, okay. And I did way more. Yeah, and I did actual level 3 incantations here. Everyone did more ult. But we still got the same score. Pretty much. We're looking at... Nicotine did 80k more. 20k more, did the same. Oh, we actually did, yeah, we just did less damage. 1.31, we did, yeah, 1.30. Definitely RNG. Yeah, it's definitely RNG. Yeah, I'm not doing this 20 times. That we'd be here for hours, bro. That's doing it 20 times, like, bro, we'd be here for hours. All right. But like, I already kind of knew that the P4 would be like meh. Like, there's always a weak portrait in a character. So who's doing it for content? They're doing it for science. Yeah, I don't want to take 8 hours testing a portrait. So for the March boss for now. How what's your what is end up being your highest? Oh, let me go ahead and get this gluttony. This gluttony. Thank you.
Fair game.
P5 Joe test win. You know what's funny? I thought about it. Was it this morning or last night? I think it was last night. Yesterday. I really thought about it. I was like, you know, after seeing Isolde, I was like, if I went through my and tested my Joe, I don't know if Joe could top it. I seriously thought that. I was seriously thinking last night. I was like, I don't know if
The bones will tell.
Joe could top how much Isolde impressed me. Because Joe is a DPS that we knew was already strong. Isolde was sold to us as a support that is ridiculously strong. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like Isolde has a way more of a wow factor. Nah, probably she won't. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's definitely not gonna wow. It's just gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, bro. Like, man, that damage is crazy. But it's not gonna impress me, and it's gonna be so unfair to her. And I know a lot of you are like, hey, man, anything to take down Joe. All right, so now next turn we can ult. Well, that's the thing. Even in a raid that Joe is best used for,
Moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
she's nerfed by reality damage, because March Creation has like Mars Creation is the raid where like she's supposed to be better, but like it's kind of a hard raid to show off Joe in that. Hit 716. Right out Miss Moison. Wow, no, that's an interesting one right there. ISO is what we were all memeing about, that would have people saving forever. Why pull Joe when you can just pull ISO? This is true. We were memeing about that. It's like, why pull this unit when you can pull that unit? We were memeing about that. And it's funny that she's actually like,
It is here.
yeah, she's actually doing it.
To speak of truth.
Like,
Of your soul has
now, okay, I'm talking out of my ass on this, okay? All right, so, but hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. This is gonna be, I'm gonna do a little bit of Joe slander right here, right? To get people a little excited, bro. This is for the people, okay? This is purely for the people, okay? This raid came out as a as the first raid of 1.6 for Joe. Okay. So Joe did this raid and she did a really amazing with 37. Right? Then they had the second boss was the Iverson, the robot one. Keep forgetting the actual term of it, but it's whatever. Right? So that one was next.
It is here. Go!
And then they had March Creation.
The Bagua drowned on the Cyan Break.
Black Dwarf and Melania can already do March Creation. Right? Isolde does this raid better than Joe. So technically, Joe isn't even needed in a raid. Technically. Like, if Asolade can do it better than Joe, and March Creation's already triple S'd by Black Dwarf and Melania, you can technically say you don't need Joe. Like, exactly, right, Shindal? I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Like, where do you actually need Joe? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just speaking facts. You can be mad if you want, but I'm just speaking facts, bro. Like, she's not, like, after seeing what Isolde does at P0, you can't tell me I'm wrong. If, like, Kalabana already holds it down for Mineral.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
For this patch, yes. But what I'm saying is like, there are people who are willing to wait or accept the results that they have, right? Like, so in 1.6, now I will say in the Limbo, Joe made fighting Babel a lot easier, way easier. I can, like, I have no argument there. Like, it was a completely different fight with Joe versus Black Dwarf. Completely different fight. I will have to agree and concede on that. But when it comes to like Utu, when it comes to raids and event, like, you know, other events and stuff like that, like, you know, it's kind of like where, you know, some people just like, you know what, I'm just not going to get the character, I'll just chuck it up as a loss, right? Like, I'm just saying, it makes her not a must summon, is what I'm saying. It makes her not a must summon for me. Of course I will, like, of course I will summon her, but it technically makes her just a regular character. Technically, okay? That's all I'm saying.
The moment of utterance, the moment of silence.
What a tragedy.
Time for tones to speak of truth. Learn from silence. We walk in long nights.
So kind.
You already have certain units, and even if they don't match the damage, technically you can still clear the content even in rate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, technically she's not a must summon, right? Like,
The scale of your soul has tilted.
are you slandered because you're a Babel, or are you Babel because you're a slave, dude? I'm just saying, yeah, I am having, I do have the technically. Technically she's not a must summon.
What are your manners? Oh,
But to tell people not to summon Joe is like literally lighting myself like on fire in the community. And like, I don't know if I want that smoke. I don't know if I want that smoke in my life. Like, bro, I got kids, like I got a future. I don't want
so much for warm-ups.
I don't want that
Silence.
in my life right now. Like, I'm chilling.
Music will speak.
A blade. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
We walk in long nights. Pardon me.
I gotta go tell her Reddit. Be like, Lucky Lux. Somebody, yo, clip that. Lucky Lux out here just said that Joe is not a must summon and was slandering her. And again, like I said, this was all like fun and game slander for Joe, right? Like, especially on my channel, people love to slander Joe, so
It is
like, it's just what happens.
The moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its
Like you said,
changes.
you can clear it raid on XYZ characters, yeah.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Benefit from reading.
Ah.
Joe's boring because you beat everything easily. Well, it's like, it's more of a case of like, oh, come on, don't kill. Okay, there we go. Like, I mean, it's just more of a case like, oh my god, this is messed up raid. It's just like, it's the only reason why I can even speak this loudly and with this confidence is because I'm playing CN, and this is more of a hindsight thing. Like let's be real, right? Like this is only because like of a hindsight thing, because like when 1.6 came out, like this raid was way easier with Joe. The limbo was way easier with Joe, right? But like as I look further, like there's no doubt that for people who don't have strong mineral, who want an easy character, who want to make their 37 better, that Joe will be better, right? But like as characters come out, like my point has been this: as characters come out, other characters don't look as crazy because like of just, you know, after a patch has gone by and stuff like that. To Shy Guy's point, in 1.6, Joe was really strong. She beat all the content at P0 in 1.6. But for like the future of your account and as stuff progresses, like where people are stressing out on Joe, like literally when Joe came out, the amount of stress that people had, and now when I'm looking at the game after like in 1.7, like all that stress was kind of unnecessary. Like, but we didn't know. So like again,
Benefit from reading. Stay away from me.
yeah, like, you know, people pull characters for raids, and some people feel like, you know, if they don't do good in a raid, then I don't want them. Well, I guess.
The moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
The moment of silence.
The bones will tell.
Learn from silence.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
We walk in long nights. The moment of utterance.
The music will speak. Pardon me.
All right, I'm back. Okay, what are we doing? Let's see. So we're gonna take this upgrade here.
It is here.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Oh well, I could probably.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. The moment of utterance.
Ready?
The Bagua
Pickle
tribe
banner is
on the
100%
Sign
for
Break
second
never
boss.
warns about
Pickle
its
Necro
changes.
VP, all minerals. Yeah, no, like yeah, it's literally to help people. It's so crazy how like yeah that banner is all to help people out with that boss because Pickles is huge. Acrolis is really good for it. Like they're really they're like yo man, we're selling you characters right here. We want to help you out the best we can. It's really thoughtful of them to provide so many characters.
So much for warm-ups. Just like, what a tragedy. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Pickles rerun better is better than the 1.1. I can see that. I can see that. Oh, we didn't even crit. I will say that, like, having the banner with, like, most of the afflatus there is kind of nice. Like, it allows people to, like, kind of prepare a little bit better, I guess, for, like, when they pull that character. It's like, oh, nice, like, I know what's gonna be there, because, like, it's a, you know, it's a banner made for this, or it's a banner made for that.
I can hear it.
The moment of utterance.
Ready?
Learn from silence.
Yeah, not pickles, 6 is, like, what, a little under 2 weeks away? No way.
Split.
Flex yourself into pulling. Flex yourself into pulling just for a chance to triple S raid. I'm already double S. Hey, I mean, Pickles definitely has his place in March creation. As long as March creation exists, he will forever be great in that raid, for sure. My only
Time continues to speak of
My only concern is for Melania with Raid. Melania is great in Utu. Melania is great in Limbo. But because I know the player base mainly cares about raids, they really need to make a
has tilted.
Melania raid.
Balance needs to be restored.
Like next raid made for beast characters needs to have like Melania be like good in it. Which that probably means that they'll release like a new beast.
So much for warm-ups.
Would it be a beast mental character? Maybe a beast mental support. It would be.
So much for warm-ups. It is here. What a tragedy. It is here. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
You haven't pulled since Jessica's banner? Jesus. Sin probably low due to lack of presence in story. Oh my god. I sometimes forget about Centurion. Oh my gosh.
The moment of silence.
I can hear it. It is here. Go!
Blue Pocket's mentally checked out. Reality eating good.
The wheel of fate.
You've done 10 pulls since KV and you got 37 in those? Dang. Some of y'all crazy. Maybe Centurion's gonna have a comeback. Probably not, but maybe. You never know.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
What a tragedy.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Let's put a debuff out here.
The moment of silence.
Confrontation was never to my
Time
liking.
for
What a
tongues to speak
tragedy.
of truth. Learn from
Well, Portrait is good for 6. P0 is what I'm using. P2 is his best as a support. Like, if you're gonna Portrait him, P2 is your stopping point. There's no need to go any further. Yeah, that banner you're talking about in my 7 pulls, I got nothing but 4 stars. Hold on, guys. I'm getting calls. Hello.
Hey, Harrison.
much for warm-ups. It is here.
The bones will tell, music will speak.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart. Ah.
Stay away from me.
The moment of utterance.
I can hear it. It is here. Go!
We walk in long nights.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine. Winterstürme wickeln den Boden. Fireworks! I can hear it.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
What a tragedy.
Time comes to speak of truth.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme
The
d'opère.
Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
All right, I'm back. Just someone got double 6-star and Mel P1 or Mel and Annalie. I think, wow, that is crazy lucky.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Who here is a free to play aiming for portraits on a character? Let me see. What's the best way to maximize this out? All right, so I do this. Actually, about to.
The moment of utterance.
The bones will tell.
The moment of silence.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Until the torch is lit.
Wait a minute.
Careful.
You're tinted.
Learn from silence.
Wait, Shy Guy, you're gonna break your free to play for the skin? I support it. You should do it. Yeah, let's do this.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
And then
Go!
The moment of utterance.
The Bagua drown on the sign
Oh,
brick
this is
never
P-
warns about
P5
its
now.
changes.
we are. Oh, you was never free to play? I thought you were free to play. Oh, well, perfect.
The shower of sparks.
Benefit from reading.
Ooh, look at that.
What are your manners?
Oh no. Oh no.
The moment of silence.
It is here.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
The music will speak.
You're used to being free to play, but you guys a monthly battle pass at best. 1.6 is time to break the free to play status though. Oh yeah.
Your soul has tilted. The
1.6 is perfect time. It's like 6 patches after. Just do it.
Stay away from me.
So much for warm-ups. What a tragedy. It is here.
The moment of utterance.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Yeah, the A-Night skin is pretty tough. A-Night skin is pretty tough. Bam! Triple S. Let's go.
Benefit from reading.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
I can hear it.
The moment of silence.
Can at least take out one arm. Do
The
this.
bones will tell. The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Till the tall
Oh, the balloon party skin? The balloon party skin is actually pretty nice. Ooh, okay. See you, Getty doing a little bit of damage. Come through. Gotta keep up the DPS, guys. Follow up. Bam.
It is here.
The moment of utterance. Time for tongues
Just
to speak of truth.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Learn from silence. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Oh, this villains. So much for warm-ups.
The moment of utterance.
The music will speak.
What a tragedy. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
For why is confusion only one turn?
Benefit from reading.
Amen.
Stay away from me.
It's just how they wanted it to be. They could eventually make a unit. You could make it better. Eventually. Oh my god. Oh no! Follow should take it out. Yeah.
It is here.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Actually gonna refresh this so I can get more damage.
Confrontation was
There we
never to my
go.
liking.
The moment of silence.
I can hear it. It is here.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
March creation was way easier than the last. Well, Kai.
Is lit.
I mean, yes, in terms, but you also have a black dwarf that's like, you know, souped up. Like, This man said, whew, that was so easy with my, you know, P5 Black Dwarf, you know.
Moment of utterance.
Ready?
Y'all just be hilarious sometimes.
Time for tongues
What
to
a
speak of
tragedy.
truth. Benefit from reading.
Well, P330, like, 37 by herself, well,
Tale of your soul has
Hydra is a completely different beast, and, like, yeah, Hydra's a different beast. The damage reduction is wild. The damage reduction on the boss is wild. You get a P2-6 string? Yeah, a lot of people I know are going for that. Oh, come on, I didn't take out the arm, bro. Taking too much damage. Follow up. Follow up. Bam. Gonna hit this,
So much
this.
performance.
Give us a little
moment
buff.
of utterance.
And do
Music will
this.
speak.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
This is more wild in terms of frostbite, and you literally have no damage without Genesis. Yeah, like that's why, like I was saying, like Hydra's wild because like it required, like you literally have to have 2 units in the game to beat it. 37 and then Ezra, like in order to do well in it. They really force your hand.
Will tell.
Jesus, all of these cards.
The moment of silence.
It is here. Ready?
The music will speak. Until the torch is lit.
Second boss way easy. Yeah, the boss just hits hard, but once you get the mechanic, like I think it's definitely fine. Because nobody outside of her, nobody outside of here is getting Ezra. This is true. I'm literally the only content creator talking about Ezra.
Temptation was never to my liking.
Time for tongues
What
to
a
speak of
tragedy.
Anybody else wanting to get on that?
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Oh yeah, unit sharing and raids. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the person who's like the free-to-play person who's like struggling and they're like wanting to do this raid and they're like, oh yo, Lucky Lux is a P5 Isolde. Let's go ahead and just auto this raid. Kaki says it with 100, just skip Ezra. Kaki Gotcha's just a hater. He's just a hater. That's all he is.
It is here. Go!
the moment of utterance. The moment of silence.
I'm surrounded by nothing but haters.
Until the torch is lit. Benefit from reading.
So much for warm-ups.
The moment of utterance. The moment of
I can
silence.
hear it. Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Until the torch is lit.
K-Knight is already P3 too. Wonder what his max potential looks like. I have no idea actually. I don't think I've seen a max potential A9 yet. Follow up.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Time comes to speak of
The
truth.
bones will tell.
What a time.
All right. Hopefully, if everything goes right, we should be able
The
to.
Bagua drown on the
Oh.
sign brick never warns about its changes.
Alex will be our first P5 A9 user soon. For real. Yo, everyone has to have a. I mean, everyone has to have a unit that they P5. I mean, mine and global is Sotheby,
Leads
and then in CN mine is Isolde. You know, what a vastly,
This is not a mistake
like,
made by man.
completely different type of character. Yeah, I gotta talk to L'Oreal. Your sweetheart is P5. Ah, well, I mean, this is true.
It is here.
moments of utterance.
Hmm.
I can hear it. It is here. Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme doit pas
That was good damage. All right, this is our last turn.
Stay balanced.
We gotta maximize everything. Ooh. All right, we get this. We're gonna do
The moment of
this. I'm gonna buff ourselves.
What a time.
I'm gonna go right here.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
learn from silence. We walk in long nights.
Soffocare il sangue. Soffocare il sangue.
Damn!
Emotional damage.
Damn! Yo! What the fuck? It's 500k more! Oh my god! This is a support! Isolde is a support. Okay? Oh, we still did less incantations too. Oh my god. This is P5. This is P5. Just give up already. No, Q, this is P5. P4 didn't really give us too much of a damage increase. But like P5 from P3, like from P3 to P5 is a 500,000 difference. What was she at P0? She was at like 8, let me see. Yeah, I forgot to. I think she did like 2 point. Oh, she actually did. Yeah, she did like 2 mil. So I had her mostly as a support, but she was doing like she was doing like 8 to 900k. She probably could have done a million, but she wasn't a DPS, and I didn't have this same team. But she's doing about. I didn't have this same team, but she probably would have done about a million plus. But when I used this team, we did 1.8. P2 was 1.83 because P2 we just got the burn a lot quicker, right? Because like if you look at our portraits, where is it? On her insights, okay, this is where Pridwin might be a little better. So the thing about her insights is it allows, I mean, the thing about her portraits, so it allows the extra damage on her follow-up, right? So it does 50% reality damage. If the target is afflicted with burn, each stack of burn will cause an additional 10% reality damage. So each one of these is increasing that percent. And then you have burn stacks like all the way, like, you know, if you get up to 30 burn stacks, you know, that's an additional. Yeah, P1's more fair. Yeah, from P1 to P5, I went from 1.8 to 2.5. Yeah. So it increases our follow-up per burn stack. So it goes from 10%. And it's like, it looks like it's small increases, but like over the course of a longer fight, it's where it gets a little crazy. So yeah, you go from 10 to 13, 16, 20. As a support, P0. As a support, she's P0. Like, straight up. Everything else, like this right here, this P2 allows her to get her finale quicker, but like it's not really necessary. Like, it's not really necessary. Yeah, exactly, string doll. Yeah, that's the math. You want to aim to have like as many stacks on the enemy as you can, especially like when you ult. But yeah. Well, because like at P0, she does everything. Is P1 no increase support wise? No, it's just damage. Because whenever she ults, she pretty much like is able to get herself to finale to give her buffs. Yeah, if you're just wanting her to support, like everything here, like yeah, like it doesn't. Portraits don't increase anything in support. It's just if it's just kind of like Shemaine, right? It's like why people portrayed Shemaine. They wanted him to be a sub DPS, right? They wanted to get more damage out of Shemaine, wanted him to ult more. Like it's the same thing with Isolde. Like as you increase her portrait, she just does more damage. Now, you know, her damage is crazy. For her damage is really crazy. Yeah, Spath, like, yeah, if I had her with Spath, like, I mean, Jesus, bro. So that is P5 Isolde. Woo! I'm curious. Now. Well, let's see. What's a...
Now it's time for Spath.
I think I'm gonna put Tooth Fairy in here. I'm gonna see if we can keep her alive. We should be able to keep her alive. Alright. And my Isolde is Insight 3 level 1 R10, so she could technically go up further.
Your request has been heard.
Lex is gonna hate Isolde if he gets duped for in 2.1. Hey, bro. You just gotta believe in yourself that doesn't happen.
The music will, the bones will tell.
I can hear it. It is here.
You just gotta believe that doesn't happen.
Stay away from me.
Lucky, calm down. Spath was P5. My son's gonna be a stupid combo. Look, I'm just curious, okay? I'm just curious of what we're gonna do here. That's all I want to know. Just want to know what we're gonna do here.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
There's nothing wrong with being a little bit curious.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
That's right. I can hear it. Nice tactic.
The Bagua drown on the sign break never warns about its changes.
Balance, please. I keep forgetting that this is an I3 level 1 ISO. Yeah. Does the burn increase with attack since he might be missing a portion? Well, let's see.
It is here.
Wait, maybe we don't have to do all that. We just merge this. Yeah, I'll just do 2 attacks.
Will tap. Music will speak.
I can hear it.
This is not a mistake made by man. Careful.
Oh, this silence.
Perfect.
It is here. Nice tactic. I can hear it. Come on, this is the one punch.
We're gonna do too much damage.
Anyone feeling cold? Tin, witness my victory!
160,000, I think. Yeah, 162. We did too much. It doesn't carry over to the next bar, so you can actually do too much. It's a very specific problem that can happen.
It is here. I can hear it.
The bones will tell.
Non officine pas al capitaine.
This is not a mistake made by men.
That hurts, huh? No. It is here. What a tragedy. That's right. Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue.
Oh! Oh!
Seeing stars.
That's how much P5 Shemaine does. And that was even with Getty in yet.
The music will speak. The bones will tell.
Nice practice.
My God.
I can hear it.
Stay away from me. Pardon me.
Yeah, let's see. How can we do this? We're already buffed up, so we're gonna do this.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
We'll do one of these, and we'll do a level 3 skill.
Time to go all out.
The Bagua drowned on the cyan brick never warns about its changes.
If Marcus does end up being a support, it might be over for him. For Shemaine, yeah. Woo! Incantation doing 100,000 damage.
I can hear it. That's right.
The bones will tell. The music will speak.
Non officine pas al capitaine. Anyone feeling cold?
Careful. The bones will tell.
Nice practice. That's right. Come on, this is the one punch.
Stay away from me.
Seeing stars.
64K.
Like the lighter. Cheer and witness my victory.
160K.
music will speak.
It is here.
The bones will tell.
We can do a heal.
Careful. Pardon me.
I smell the scent of mentholin. I can hear it.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
I guess we could use. Oh, never.
The bones will
No,
tell.
no, 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 no. So we can do this,
Confrontation was never to my liking.
this, this. Let's go ahead and just use the skill actually. Now we can get out of the way.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Il pelage temedelo, lasciando per soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue. That hurts, huh?
My God.
No worries. Relax. It is here. Nice practice. I can hear it. No worries.
Ah, I think I did.
Free.
Yeah, I didn't disable the robot. I almost fucked up. I don't know why I did that.
That's right.
Didn't have the channel
Bones
set
will
up
tell.
either.
Music will speak.
Like a lighter.
Stay away from me.
Mm. So they don't hurt yourself. Please. Calm down. Calm down, Isolde.
Relax. It is here. Come on, this is the one punch. Time to go all out.
Calm down, my girl.
Come back to me. Il pelage temedelo, lasciando per. Witness my victory.
Alright, that's 80k. Alright, Shot Guy. Alright, Spectre.
And it takes me around. I can hear it. The two
Oh, you're saying see you guys. Yeah, I am focused. I am a little focused.
What a tragedy. Nice tactic. That's right.
Alright, we should be able to take this health out. If we don't, we might die. Come on, Isolde. Boss is getting tinky. Oh no! Boss is getting tinky. We're dead. Jesus, man. Yeah. I kind of knew that Spath would... Like, Spath is too good of a burst.
It's an honor to meet you.
The music, the bones will tell.
You want to do it the hot? You got it.
Careful. Confrontation was never to my liking.
Pappy, give me a hand. I can hear it.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Yeah, Luxurious Leisure is good with anybody who does a single target ult. From Melania, Sweetheart, Black Door, Lilia, like lots of people. Ooh, nice. Here you go, Flannel. Oh, I did lower mine.
It is here.
The bones will tell.
Nice tactic.
Stay away from me.
That hurts, huh? What a tragedy. Time to go all out. It is here. I can hear it.
We get a gluttony from Utu? I can't remember. I can't remember if we get gluttony in Utu. I want to say we don't. And we get the skin. Maybe we do, because there's the skin, and then there's something else that costs like 10 or 12,000. Maybe we do, but like my mind is slipping me right now.
The music will speak.
Hmm.
The bones will tell.
Time to go all out. Nice practice.
We're just gonna have to burst the boss down. I don't have the.
This is not a mistake made.
I don't want to waste all of this. Yeah, just burst the boss.
The light out. Cheer and witness my victory.
Here we go. Now we're on the final health bar.
That's right. You want to do it the hard way? Nice practice. You got it. That's right. Nice practice.
Yeah, but we can still get a level 2. Yeah, there we go.
Stars. Puppy, run, run! That hurts, huh? That's right. It is here.
By the way, I'm gonna miss out.
I can hear it. Time to go all out. Tu peux l'arrêter maintenant. La charme d'opéra.
Ooh, nice. There's a reverse ad running. It's pretty funny.
Nice practice. You want to do it the hard way?
The music will speak.
It is here. Huh, like a lighter. Digital bodyguard.
Pardon me.
Should get a channel. Oh, we do. There's at the end there. And we didn't. Oh, I did the counter. Oh my.
You got it.
The bones will tell.
I can hear it.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Making mistakes.
La charme d'opéra.
Oh, did you just take yourself out? Oh my gosh, bro.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Puppy, give me a hand. Come on, this is the one punch.
The Bagua drowned on the sign
So I can
board
use
never
medicine
warns
pocket.
about its changes.
This is the way to nerf. The way to nerf Isolde is to put up counter build, because that's the way you nerf most of these characters. You have the units have a bunch of counter. Isolde just kills herself. Just straight kills herself. 167,000.
You want to do it the hard way? I can hear it.
The bones will, the music will speak. Stay away from me. Pardon me. The bones will tell.
You got it. It is here. That's right.
Careful.
Charge, you. Oh, this brilliance.
She's gone. Oh my god, she just takes herself out. Oh, it's so annoying. So, come back to what you said earlier. If Joe is not a must pull, then what about Isolde? I don't. Well, Isolde, like, Isolde is a character that could be put on. I mean, honestly, more teams than most characters. Yeah, they spam reflect damage like ISO dies. Like, she does a lot more damage than most characters. So, like, it's like in a fourth slot. Like if you're running Jessica, you probably want to run Isolde. If you're running, yeah, she's a great support to have even without burn team. Exactly. Like, she's great if you just want straight up damage. Yes, agreed. Like, if all you care about is damage, she's great.
Music will speak.
Fantastic.
This is not a mistake made by man.
Well, they already have that in the Utu for 1.4. The Utu in 1.4, it's nothing but, like, for 5 stages, it's like all counter teams, by the way.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
It is here.
Music will speak.
Like, and it's not like they can't be, like, ever used. It's just like they just put out content that just counters them. That's all.
Non officine pas al capitaine.
Careful.
Thunder, to me.
Must you have a single I3 level 60 res 10 level 50 60 side cube unit? Like, well, I'd say probably like a I3 level 30 R10 with a 50. Yeah, like I would say at least level 30. I don't think you have to have all of what you're saying to that extent. But there's a lot of what you need to have.
That's the direction.
The music will speak.
But I don't know, to what you were saying, String, I don't know if I would say Isolde is a must pull because there's content you can do without her. Now she will make content easier. That is for certain. She will make a lot of content easier.
I can hear it.
The bones will tell.
It is here. Copy that. Tu peux la jeter.
Strong pull? Yeah, Isolde is a strong pull. For you, must pull is not about clearing content, it's about making everything stronger. Well then, yes. Does having Isolde make content easier, and does she make content make characters stronger? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. She does. Yeah, 120% probably the strongest pull. Yeah.
The direction of fate is decided.
She's more like, some people still don't know. Some people still think that she's only for burn, and she's like so much more. Oh wow.
Copy that. It is here.
The music will speak.
Easy lah.
Like, I don't see how having Isolde is bad in terms of damage because she has the rousing morale. Yeah, I don't see a bad side to having her in a lot of content. Yeah, for sure. I think she, in terms of like extra damage, now, you know, some people probably will disagree with me, but I think in terms of like straight up damage, she is kind of up there with 6. Like, I mean, she's universal. She could be probably put on a lot of teams. Like, you know, like how 6 is universal. I think, I'm not saying every team because I don't know about Hydra, but I do think that she could be put on a lot of teams. I don't think she's definitely like 6 and then ISO. Like, I think that's fair to say that there's like 6 in terms of universal, and then ISO can be like right there. Like, I'm not gonna go too crazy and just be like, you know, go all in one way, but like, I think it's fair to kind of say that. I'll give you that since reality is so dominant. Yeah, right? Like, 6 is still more universal, right? He's still way more universal. Like, I could say this ISO's like right there. Isolde can be in every, she can be in every reality damage team. Easy.
That's the direction.
That's for sure. We're at 4 stacks. If I do this, this,
Music will speak.
and this,
Rivers are the scars of the earth.
the only time you need extra is if you need more survival, but then you could just add her in 6.
Stay away from me.
Yeah, because providing extra damage and is good at it is never bad. If you need damage, put her in. Only time you need more survival, and then you can just add her in 6. She's a DPS after all. Oh my god. Yeah, it's I can't really argue the I can't really argue the her just being a straight support. She is a true sub DPS in the game. Like a straight up true sub DPS. To more she becomes a DPS. Like she performs better than most characters.
What a tragedy. Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
To be fair, you could argue ISO is more versatile because she can play 2 different roles within a team. 6 can be in every team, but in every team he is just a support. True. True, because like to make 6 a DPS, people are like, you gotta P5 him. But like, you know, all of his damage is in his like ult. Whereas ISO, all of her damage comes from every turn. So like, it's a completely different type of thing. Like you're not taking 6 to an AoE fight necessarily, but ISO you could take to both.
It's a tough one, boss. It is here. Actually, vision.
There's not really much counter argument not to let her on the team. No, there really isn't. Yeah, because Dev was on drugs and making her way too good. Yeah, there really isn't too much of an argument to like not include her on a team. I will like I couldn't give you a reason not to put her there. Gets you and piggybacks off ISO strength. This is true. It's like there's really not a good reason to just be like, nah, don't put ISO here.
It's a tough one, boss. Look, an earth-suspended river.
Pardon me.
Oh my gosh. Oh! I didn't like that. Ooh, I was trying to get a heal. Darn it.
Confrontation was never to my liking. The bones will tell.
I didn't like all that damage.
Worry not.
Yo,
The
Yinny,
direction of fate is decided.
shield us.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes. This is not a mistake made by man.
I can hear it. Copy that. Isolde.
The music will speak.
I really need a heal. It's still there. There we go.
That's the direction.
Let's lower the boss's damage. Just add some damage reduction. and we'll get one of the impacts. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's good? Are we winning? Yeah. The only reboss you probably won't be on is an Abyss, but that is so specific. Still need to return to proper. Yeah, like if Abyss is the only raid that you wouldn't put a Isolde on, I think we're okay. Because in Gold in the Cave, you would absolutely put her in there. Like she gives everybody like rousing morale. Like it's easy. You would absolutely put her in that.
That's the direction.
This makes 6. Let me see.
The bones will tell.
6. That's 7. This could be 12, 13. It's not enough. Okay.
The music will speak. The bones will tell.
I gotta pray.
Is it
Goes my way. Or else we're dead.
Stay away from me.
Oh, it's not gonna go my way.
scientific version?
We're short. We're short, I think. How many stacks? 10. 14! We got it. Good stuff. Come on. Yeah. Jesus, this is a lot of supportive
I can hear them.
ones.
The music will speak.
It's a lot of supportive.
Deliverance arrives.
Ooh, look at those big heals.
Pardon me.
Oh my. Oh my. Alright, we're up to 6 stacks.
Confrontation
Ult.
was never to my liking.
Ult. Alright, so what do we do here? So do this. This is 9. We'll go this way.
The Bagua drowned.
Speaking of piggybacking, I think that could be a pretty interesting idea. For support, rather than being specific to a particular unit, like Lily or Ulu, they specialize in making one unit do more damage. For example, maybe they can channel skill that targets. They can have a channel skill that targets an ally. When an ally attacks, they apply a debuff buff beforehand or activate Empower Incantation. That kind of sounds like a unit that's in a MOBA that specifically, like, when it ties itself to another unit, and whenever that unit attacks, it adds like extra effects or it'll attack as well. So like, ties itself to a unit. When this unit attacks, then it does like a follow-up or something like that. That sounds interesting.
The flood is coming. A clear vision.
I could see it.
What do you know? A direction of fate.
Like, that would be like more for like making a, I mean, that goes into terms of making a hyper DPS, like a hyper carry, right? I like those type of teams. Just boosting all into one unit. It's an idea.
The music will speak.
It is here. That's the direction.
The bones will tell.
See if we can make this happen.
Ice blood.
Dang, Anna Lee with the 42K. I see you.
Careful.
The flood is coming. I can hear it.
The music will speak.
It is here. Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
This is not a mistake made by man.
For everything's being tanky. Oh my god.
Вашему следу. A clear vision. I can hear it. It is here.
And we can lower the boss's damage. Oh, that was a big heal.
Prepare to be drowned.
Oh no, we were short by one. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Fuck, bro. Oh, I hate this boss sometimes, man. I hate this boss. Damn, that's incredible. Damn, that's incredible. The hell? Anna Lee? I don't think I can do it with Isolde. Wait, hold on.
Let's have a party then! A forest party! Wow, so many things that I haven't seen. I can hear it.
The music will speak.
What's that? He's serious. Stay focused.
Energy's longevity is insane and I'm here for it. Yeah, she's actually crazy in this raid because like you want to have level 2 and level 3 like incantations, and she's the easiest one to do it. It's wild how like good she is in the raid. Like, and she works with Getty and she's reality damage. Like, she is for sure winning. Like she's winning all the way. Do you think it could be a good idea to make a channel on Discord for people to cook up their own ideas / predictions for future characters? Yeah, I don't know. I think we got so many channels. What would we call? What is it called? What is it called? It has a certain there's a certain word I'm looking at. Like when there's a certain like phone or whatever's coming out, it's like what's the word? Hold on. Not speculations, it's not concept, no, it's not. The word starts with an M. Can't think of it. Like, so let's say the iPhone 20. Let's say I put together a video about let's say I put together a video about the iPhone 20 and what it could do. There's a certain term that was used for that, but I can't think of the fuck. It's another word for speculation. It, like, at this point, it sounds like it doesn't even exist. Hold on, hold on. I don't know. It's gonna come to me later. All right. So what was y'all saying? I-99 theories. Yeah, let's just put out theories. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna fucking bother me. No, I'm just trying to think of a word. Dang it. Hold on. It's gonna drive me crazy. Then I watched the video. Okay.
last.
I gotta find this word, bro.
Leave it to me. Loading.
Music will speak.
Please, take good care of yourself. Thank you for your cooperation. I can hear it.
The bones will tell. The music will speak.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opérer. Nous
Pardon me.
Yeah, I got you. What's crazy is there's just so many new words for the word that I'm trying to find.
Leave it to me.
The bones will tell.
No, relax. I will help you. Breathe. I smell the scent of mint. Hold. Watch out! What a tragedy.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Soffoca il sangue! Soffoca il sangue!
$100 and it will include
Never warns about its changes.
Can't find it. I'm about to give up.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Oh, here we go. Once.
I'm here.
Got chat GPT.
Leave it to me. I can hear it. An amazing discovery. I will help you.
Not right. Not right.
What a tragedy.
Confrontation and music will speak.
Give me new words. Are you on some Zoomer dictionary? I'm trying to find that. Okay, this doesn't exist.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
I might have been making it up.
Wait a second.
Stay away from me.
I can hear it.
The bone music will speak.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la
Stay
charme
away from me.
d'opérer. What a tragedy.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue. An amazing discovery.
Check my 6 pull video and sadly in 1.4 and 1.5 we don't have gluttonies. Damn! So sorry. No, I can't find it. The word doesn't exist. Let me give up on it.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick never warns about its
Doesn't exist.
changes.
I made it up. I'm just old. My memory is bad. Yo, Megalodon. What's up? Yo, where is
Leave it to me.
Music will speak.
I will help you.
let's see if I can get let's see what Turtle Axe is doing. Yeah, 6 is still 2 weeks away. I don't even know if I can use the word in the sentence. Like I think I'm getting old where parts of my memory is just slipping at this point. Parts of my memory is just gone.
Leave it to me.
Your gotcha addiction is getting a hold of you. Yo, download another game. Download another gotcha game or play a different account. That's what you do to cover your gotcha addiction. Just download something random.
What a time to see it.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Or touch grass. That is true. Could go touch grass. But some people don't like grass. So did he give that extra week? To 37? Yeah, 1.7 and 1.4 have an extra week.
Amazing discovery.
So it's like a lot of people are just like, ugh, because Marcus would have been out by now. Like, if it was a regular week.
Drowned on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
You weak people with your allergies. I actually don't have allergies.
I will help you.
Never had them.
Loaded.
I think that yeah, it's because holiday. It was seeing holiday.
I can hear it.
The bones will tell.
Relax. Thank you for your cooperation.
Stay away from me.
Free.
I think we can. I think this might be the only raid that you can auto.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Like even with the full P5 team, I don't like you can't auto Hydra. You can't auto Gold in the Cave. You can't auto Hypothesis, whatever boss. You can't auto you can kind of auto Isle Cryptid. I think we got double S. Yeah, we got double S with Ann and Lee on Isle Cryptid. So you could definitely do that one. You cannot auto March Creation.
The Bagua drowned on the sign brick
I think,
never warns
yeah,
about
this and
its
Isle
changes.
Cryptid are the only two you can auto. P5. Well, no. I'm saying even with P5. I'm saying even with a full P5 team, I don't think you can auto any of the raids I was talking about. Like full P5 team, I don't think it can happen. Thanks, Tremellis. He was late. March Creation is rough. And I was even so. Yeah, like I think with a full P5 like mineral team, I don't think you can. No, yes, true. Like, you know, there is an Ezra, and Ezra would probably make these things a lot easier.
What a tragedy.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
But like things that you have to just spell or you have to do in a certain order, right? Like it's just not gonna happen.
An amazing discovery.
Your I3 level 60 Kala got one shot at full health. Yeah, exactly. So are you getting easier or the new units are just too OP? The new units are OP.
On the sign brick never warns about its changes.
The new units are OP. Joe's OP. Getian combining a damage dealt buff with other buffs is kind of strong for raids, right? And raid setups. Isolde's OP. Characters are getting like really strong. And they haven't like the raids are getting easier and the characters are getting stronger. Like raids are definitely easier, but characters are also getting stronger. Because Hydra and March Creation are like pretty up there in terms of difficulty.
The bones will tell.
Bring Abyss back so people without 37 can suffer.
Warns about its changes.
Marcus is gonna be busted. I don't know. Marcus gotta. I'm telling you, Marcus gotta be crazy
This is not a mistake made.
for like. But like, even so, when it comes to a support versus a DPS, people always go for the support. And in this case, Isolde is the supportive one, and she's kind of crazy. So like, people are gonna go for Isolde over Marcus, unless Marcus turns out to be absolutely broken. Like that is literally the only way, like you said. Like Marcus has to be straight busted for plant, which doesn't make sense. But that's the only way to make people consider getting both of them. Because people got Tooth Fairy and Jessica out of a need for wanting a plant character, having already sowed the bee, and Jessica lasts so long, and they got Tooth Fairy. But a lot of people skipped on Jessica. But to get Isolde and Marcus is wild. Like to get, for most people to get both of them, like, nah. Marcus would have to be, like ridiculously strong to make people summon for both characters, with Anniversary being so close. Yeah, exactly. People pull one or the other. Like Anniversary's coming close, and there's people already in their minds thinking, oh, it's gonna be a limited character. Like people in their minds have set that it's gonna be a limited character at Anniversary. We have no idea, but like people are gonna save like with that thought in mind. Oh, we triple S at turn 20. Jesus. I didn't even realize.
What a tragedy.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue.
Well, okay, look, String Dog, to be fair, this team is way better than what we were running before, okay? I literally got Ezra and Tooth Fairy here giving out the crit.
My mushrooms.
Oh my.
I'm here with everyone. An amazing.
I think this is where they die. Ezra's not bad for this. Who needs CPS when you can play with 4 support units? Not wrong.
Come back to me.
Technically not wrong. Ooh, she's dead. Yeah, hit Ezra. Oh my god. No, hit Ezra. There you go. We're still here. We're still in this. Oh my gosh.
Leave it to me.
The bones will tell.
I will help you.
We're about to hit 1 million.
Power from the soil.
Stay away from me.
I don't think I need... As long as I use a buff from Ezra. Okay, now we're dead. I don't think I really need 6 in this.
Confrontation was
I would replace 6 with Ezra.
a
little bit more protection.
Never warns about its changes.
A lot more damage. A little extra moxie.
Please cease.
I just realized that this is literally a non-DPS team and still triple S on auto. Yeah, we're literally right there at 1 million. Even if they kill... Oh, never mind. We got it. For 1 million auto.
I'm here with everyone. An amazing discovery.
Oh my. There goes Tooth Fairy. And gets in. Ezra, hold it down. Ezra, you got this, homie.
Leave it to me. Please take good care of yourself.
You got this, Ezra.
Watch out.
You got this.
I'm here.
Oh, he's silenced now.
An amazing discovery.
Uh-oh. At this point, he's just surviving. He's just chilling.
Watch out. Leave it to me.
They had to silence him to kill him. Couldn't get any mushrooms out. Homegirl still did 1.5 mil with P5. On auto. Getien did 400,000 on auto. This character's not balanced. This character is not balanced. It's not balanced at all. At least not like in any situation that supports, like any situation that like she's like benefiting, she's not balanced. Look at my first P5 6-star. I love it. Now we're starting to look like a little bit of a whale. We're not quite up there with everybody else. But yeah, we're starting to look like a little bit of a whale. But this is for a quick comparison. There's some P4, P5 is around 1.8 in damage, and the Abyss has 3 parts. Damage reduction, Spath has 4. Okay. Now with 37 though, like, does the damage count? Does the damage count burn damage, or is that almost entirely from the follow-up attack? It counts like, I don't know how it counts burn damage, because burn damage can happen regardless if she attacks or not. I don't know if it counts like for an individual like character. I don't know how it counts burn damage. Same thing with like poison. Sometimes like I see sometimes where like Sotheby does a lot with her like poison, and I don't know who it gives it to, because like if that character doesn't act, who would the burn go to? I have no idea in that case. Where's the global raid content? I didn't do the global raid today. It just came out today because I was finishing up from yesterday. I gotta do March creation. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow because I got a lot going on personally. So I was streaming to keep my mind off of it. But yeah. So I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. Maybe. You might not see me stream for the rest of the week. Maybe. Basically, my mom's in the hospital. I just found out, like, actually literally right before I went live. So she has an infection where her hip replacement is. So it's pretty serious. And so I may or may not stream. Depends. But you guys help keep my mind off of it. So keeping myself positive. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta take care of the girls. I gotta check on my mom. But yeah. So but anyways, in conclusion, to conclude all this out. Well, nah. Streaming was the better option. But in conclusion, Isolde P5 is, in terms of a straight increase, like if you're a whale, if you're a whale and you're P5ing characters, like, I think 37 had the highest value, and then it was like Spath. Like 37 Spath kind of had the highest value. I definitely say Asolade is up there in terms of like portrait value. It just goes up. Her damage just goes up. It's way higher. Like, of her being a support. Oh, no. 6. I forgot about 6 too. Like 6 has the highest single target damage. I would say in support, I would like sub DPS, whatever. In terms of sub DPS, like Isolde has the highest AoE damage. 37, of course, is like a DPS, not really a sub DPS, but like in terms of like, you know, 37's up there too. But like, yeah, Joe is as well. I gotta test Joe P5, but like, there's really no place to like show off Joe right now. So yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll be good. I'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. So, but we'll stream tomorrow. I'll try to do some March creation. I'll catch you lucky gamers later.